It is not the length of life that matters most, but it is the depth of life that matters most. Each and every one of you have the power to leave a positive and indelible impact in more lives than you can possibly imagine. In countless ways, in countless places, for countless reasons, by being in the right place at the right time, saying and doing all the right things for all the right reasons. Each and every one of you are a one-of-a-kind, impossible to duplicate, living, breathing miracle. Each and every one of you have overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges to get where you are today. You have waken up every single day and defied the odds. You have proven that they are wrong about you, that their statistics have been skewed, that their expectations have been challenged, that what they thought about you, they had to rethink. And you have rewritten their narratives and shifted their cultures, and you will continue to rewrite their stories in their history books. You are the change makers for the next generation. You are the trailblazers and the visionaries for the next generations. And there is something inside of you, gifts, intelligences, visions, and dreams that only you can manifest into this world to make the world a better place. So again, my statement for you is, how are you using that to make the world a better place in this particular moment in history while you're here? We have a short amount of time while we're here in this particular moment in history. Because if you're healthy, you have time, and time is a commodity. It's an asset. You have time to impact more lives. You have time to make a difference. There are some things that you can say. There are some things that you can do. There are some places that you can be where somebody will need you. Somebody will be impacted by you, and somebody will be touched by you that they can't be touched by someone else. They can't be reached by someone else. And that will give them the passion, the dedication, and the drive to continue living. There were moments when I was walking the face of this earth where I had no car, I had no home, I had nothing but a thread of faith. I was sleeping in bus stops. I had no food in my stomach, and all I had was a dream to make a difference in more lives than possible. And now I've been honored by not just one, not just two, but three presidents of the United States. President Barack Obama, President Joe Biden, and I've been nominated for an honor by President Donald Trump. I've helped over 270 youth be honored by the White House, the state of Texas, the city of Houston, and several different mayor's offices across the Gulf Coast region. Because for me, again, it is not the length of life that matters most, it is the depth of life. Because it's not just about you rising up and being counted, but it's about how you can help others rise up and being counted. Because your story can empower more people than you can possibly imagine to know that it is not the end. It is not the final say-so. It is not a wall. It is a doorway. That no matter what people have encountered, no matter what challenges they faced, whether it be domestic violence, incarcerated parents, whether it be navigating the foster care system, whether it be falling below the federal poverty line, that is only empowerment, fuel, and drive to rise up and be counted like never before, because the next generation needs what you have to offer. It is a great privilege and pleasure to be standing here today. The reason why I chose to run for the KDISD Board of Trustees, it was never about winning, but it was about standing here today to be an example. And there are so many people living in what we call ivory towers. They don't see us. They don't hear us. They don't know us. They're at all the events getting buildings with their names on it. They're at all the events with the polite applause and eating the nice steak dinners and wearing the tuxedos, and they forget about us. We're invisible to them. Why? Because they're comfortable with the status quo. They forget about the students, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who have to fight every day just to make it, the ones who have to persevere against all odds just to continue to make it in their system, the ones who have to continue to persevere against all odds just to prove that they belong in a space that was never created a measuring stick for them to progress and to succeed. That's the reason I ran. It was never about winning, but it was about being an example for each and every one of you, that no matter what odds are stacked against you, no matter what challenges you face, no matter what obstacles say you can, I want you to always remember that you can. That when the odds seem stacked against you the most, remember that it's always darkest before the dawn. That when it seems like you can't, remember that's the proof that you can. And when it seems like it's hardest, hit, just remember that's when you must not quit, because that's what's going to give your story the most fuel to inspire more people than you could possibly imagine. And you'll be in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons to make a bigger difference than you could possibly imagine. Thank you.